Welcome back everyone to another episode of Crash Bandicoot Prototype. Last time I mentioned that the next level is kind of crashing. It won't actually load, and so there's really no way to tell what the level was actually supposed to be. We know for a fact though that there are 3 levels that are not in the prototype. That's Whole Hog, Castle Machinery and the Great Hall. Well, Whole Hog is a completely different type of level, so that doesn't belong here. And the Great Hall, well, it used gems and all that kinds of stuff which aren't in the prototype either. So if I was to guess on any of the existing levels in the finished product to be this level, it'd probably be Castle Machinery. But that's forever going to be a mystery. I will, however, show you, instead of whatever this level would have been, some levels that didn't make it to into the final version. Some levels that some of them, well, none of them really belongs in the game anymore. So this is I'll just get rid of that one. This is the this is actually a level that wasn't actually supposed to be a level in the game. It is simply a test level that Andy Gavin, I think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, created solely for testing enemies and stuff like that, because it's so small that it rendered fast. As you can see, the last thing it tested was the spiders and the lab techs. So, and also apparently there is a bonus level paired up with this test level. I have no idea why, but let's just head in there. I can already, well, as you can see, the loading screen didn't work, and well, I can already tell you that this bonus level is exactly like all the others, unfinished. So no way to beat it unless you use the invincibility cheat, from what I have heard at least. And yeah, we're back here again. But yeah, there's really no way to beat this level because it wasn't supposed to be an actual level. But it's an interesting find nonetheless. It's aside from being called test level, it was also the first thing people thought it to be before Andy Gavin confirmed it to be a testing area. People thought it was a mini game, and well, officially it's just named level 0. But yeah, that should be enough about this level actually. So, the first actual level that I'm going to show you is the original part of the original jungle level, referred to as level 1 by the developers. And as you can see, it was scrapped so early that the reference points for the graphics are all messed up. Well, but beside from the cryptic name of level 1, the jungle level, which it has been given, it's also very popularly called cliff level because it all takes place at a cliff, and also referred to in the Crash community as is down the skunk, probably because of all skunk enemies. An interesting enemy right here that can't hurt us is the dingo. It was apparently supposed to be an enemy that was to be in the game at one point, but never made to the final cut. This is a dead end, right? Yeah, dead end. Oh damn. Apparently you got extra lives very easily from killing enemies. But yeah. As you have noticed, there are no sound effects whatsoever. Not entirely sure why. Well, it makes sense. It was scrapped so early that the audio was probably not even thought of at this point. But yeah, bridges, we just love them. Oh, here's another enemy-ish thing. Yeah, it disappeared. The obstacles there, that I don't know why they're here. They really make not much sense. And as you can see, the textures, again, very lacking and stuff. And well, it's actually a kind of hard level to beat without the invincibility cheat, because of this part. where you have to be very careful not to get hit by the rocks, and because of all the enemies. But yeah, this is actually the end of the level. There's no portal or anything because it was scrapped. So yeah, let's just move right along, shall we? Coming right up, we have what is actually the second part of level 1, the jungle level. The original jungle level. Oh, hello there, Dingo. Since it is accessed separately from the other one, it has obviously gained its own names. Which would be the Waterfall level because of the waterfalls, and for the same reason the Crash community have actually named it just Flowing Waters. I don't know who in the fan community came up with these names, but personally, I consider it to be proper names, good names, and I'm glad to know that someone in the fan community was actually dedicated enough to come up with them for levels that didn't even make it to the final cut of the game. But yeah, as you have noticed, the textures are, again, very unfinished, and once again, no audio whatsoever. The only reason you listen to music is the same reason as always. I put it there, and in this case it was just as much so that you didn't have to simply listen to my voice alone. I don't think you'd enjoy that much. But yeah, it's an interesting level that's pretty tough. I must admit I've practiced it a bit to make sure that we didn't die too much or anything. But yeah, personally I'd like to think, because of the textures being seemingly more finished than the first part that I showed you, I like to think of this as being scrapped later on in the production cyclus, whatever, production thingamajig, whatever. But yeah, that might just be me, I don't know. I can't say for sure, I'm not one of the programmers. But it is a pretty interesting concept they came up with, even if this is pretty tough level to get through. I'm moving over here and up here. I think we are starting to get to the final stretch actually. That's pretty good, because I'm running out of things to say about this level. Up here, and over here. And once again, this is the end of the level. There's nothing else to it. And yeah, I think that was it for this one, so let's just move along. So, this last one that I'm going to show you, I need to be careful to not touch the walls, because apparently they kill you. Nothing else does, though. But this is apparently level 2, also designed very early on in the game. They called it the lava cave for some reason, even though it seems more like acid, which is probably also why it was named by the Crash community Acid Rain. Yeah, lava cave. There's really not much to be said about it, other than it uses some of the graphics we know from later on in the game, such as these platforms. It's pretty interesting, but the acid not coated done, so it doesn't kill me or anything. Oh yeah, that is actually something interesting. Andy Cavern actually commented when he saw a video of this level that there is way more to this level. There's a huge cave in the back here that we can't see because it didn't make it to even to the prototype apparently, because, and I quote, "it blew the engine to hell," which translated to normal people talk would mean that the engine, the game couldn't handle the amount of graphics that it pushed into the game. So yeah, but a really interesting design of a level. I wish it had been completed, but it didn't. But yeah, let's get back to the actual game, shall we? So, before we put those interesting levels entirely behind us, I'd like to point out that I've added a link to the description of this video that links to an article by Andy Cavern called "Making Crash Bandicoot." Very interesting read, and that's where I found quotes and information, some of it in the comments by himself and others in the actual article. If you're a Crash fan, check it out, you won't regret it. But anyway, moving on in the actual game, this next level is called Fumbling in the Dark. And From the sound of the name, I'm not going to like this. And from the fact that... oh dear. It's in all of those lights out kind of levels. I already don't like it, this level. But actually it seems that this level is a bit more finished, graphics-wise. It has more decorations on the sides, at least, even though the platforms are just as... That was death number 99, if I'm not completely wrong. So that leaves us with one more death to go before I have to celebrate it somehow. Not entirely sure what to do, actually. Not going to fall down just yet. But there's no way I can beat the level without dying at least 100 times now. So that's a bit sad for me. But at least you get to get a good laugh of that. I'll probably, if I do anything, it probably won't be anything in... oh dear, I can't see a damn thing. There. It probably won't be anything in this specific episode. Achievement unlock. 100 death. Congratulations. Yeah. It won't be anything right here, right now. Maybe not even in this episode. Probably only at the end of the series or something. I'm not sure. You'll have to wait and see. For now, let's just focus on this level, because I'd rather try to forget how many times I died and just focus on the game. Much more interesting, right? Whoa, okay, so we have enemies on this level as well, and it's just rats, so that's not a big deal. Again, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be on this level, but those axes swinging from side to side are not in this level either. And I jumped too soon right in front of a continue. I think it's pretty good that I managed to, that we at least have a decent amount of extra lives. I don't know what just happened there. I got stuck in the decorations. That's pretty impressive somehow as well. But yeah, moving right along. This level might seem to be one of those that will get just as frustrating as its sister level, Lights Out. I'm not quite enjoying that idea. Mostly because I don't like frustrating levels, as you should have figured by now. But then again, I guess it is good to have some challenge every now and then. And these levels definitely... oh dear, I lost my source of light. Whoa, okay, you got to admit that was pretty impressive. I know there was a hole there, I fell in it earlier. And yet, I managed to jump over it even though I had no idea. Whoa, okay, there are spiders on this level too. Even though I had no idea where I was going. I guess I can be a bit skilled at times. Every now and then I have my good moments. It happens. Rarely. But yeah, at least we made it to the first continue. There really are not many boxes on this level, I just noticed. That's not very good, because that also means we won't be getting any extra lives. And we'll probably end up needing those, actually. If this keeps on going this bad. Spider crawling towards me. Don't like spiders. Yiddy. I don't know. I shouldn't be trying to come up with stuff like that on my own. It's not healthy to do that. Oh yeah. Moving right along. That was a Yikes! Okay, that shocked me. Oh dear, I lost my source of light again. And there you go. Thank you for being able to do that for me if I just hit it. Okay. No! Oh, I was just about to say I've been pretty lucky this far, but yeah. My luck seems to change a bit from time to time, depending on what the level and my luck itself feels like. It's not being very generous to me, I must admit. There, and jump, there. Okay. No! I need to get a better hold of these controls. And the death counter is just spiraling upwards. Well above the 100 mark now. Well above the 100 mark. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. There, and another one, and there, and oh yeah, who rocks this show, eh? Who rocks this show? I win, yeah. I don't know, yeah, that wasn't any good. I sounded so derp right there. But yeah, that beats that level. Looking at the time, and looking at this level's name, I realized that I don't have time enough to actually beat this in any manner whatsoever. So I think I'll cut this a bit short for once, and get back to you with this level next time. Because, yeah, I'll tell you more about it once we get there. For now, just, I hope you enjoyed these very interesting levels that didn't make it to the final game, and trivia that I came out with. And just in general, have enjoyed the Let's Play until now. If you have, continue to watch if you want. I'd really enjoy that, personally. Hope you'll enjoy it too. But, well, until next episode anyway. You take care, and I'll see you guys again another time. That makes no sense. How am I supposed to get past this? I don't get it. Nope, I don't get it. How in the world's name am I supposed to get past? Now I need the Aqua to actually be able to jump the spikes.